Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. First, I want to say shout out to T-Trades. In today's video, I want to talk about how to know the direction of the market, or how to frame the idea of the market bias. Where is the market going to? I believe this is one of the questions before placing a trade. Everyone that is to place a trade, everyone that is trading should ask themselves, where is the market going to? Where exactly is the market going to today before placing a trade? No one should place a trade just blindly without knowing the direction, without having a bias, a strong bias of the direction of the market. So first thing I do when I open my trading view, the first thing I want to know is, where is the market going to today? And the market normally leaves us footprints for us to be able to identify or anticipate where should be his next move. It gives us footprints. So we are able to tell the future of the market by what he has done before, or his previous data, previous footprint, its footprints, previous work, things he has done in the past, just like that. So yes, so how am I to know the direction of the market? On my last video, I spoke about the direction of where we're supposed to see price, and right here is where we are seeing price today. If you don't watch my previous video, please go back, watch my previous video on why we said market was going to come to this level. Look at my cursor, where my cursor is right here. When I spoke about this move, that I want to see price here. When I see price on this fair value gap here, I will know what to do. I want to see some certain things. Then if those things are confirmed, price is coming to this level. And there we have it right now. Yeah. So nevertheless, I'm still even saying or anticipating for price to come down to this level. But let's talk about it. How to frame the idea of where market is going to. Like I said, market gives us a footprint. Gives us a footprint. So the three ways or the two ways I'm able to identify this is, number one, the first thing is, where has the market been? Like, where has it been? Where is it coming from? Do you understand? Where has the market been, or where is it coming from? The second is, where is the market right now? Like when I open my trade, or where I see the trade, where is the market right now? From there, coupled with some other events that I anticipate to take place, having a market bias, I can say, okay, this is where the market is going. So there are three. The three is, where is the market coming from, or where has the market been? Where is the market right now? And then we cannot tell where is the market going to. So quickly, I'm just going to do a recap and show you some certain things. Last week, I spoke about this trade, and I said, if you look at this candle where my cursor is right now, you see how that it swept this candle highs, or both eyes. Yeah, both eyes. But this was the highest. This very one, this green candle was the highest. But both of them swept the highs and closed below, the range of this very candle. Not a really significant close, but slightly just closed below this candle. What else? When I dropped down to the daily, what did I see? I saw a fair value gap. I saw a fair value gap and change state of delivery. A daily change state of delivery. What am I going to anticipate next? I want to see price in this level, then we can take it lower. Do you get? So go back to the weekly. Where has the market been? The market was here. Where has the market been? This level. Where is it coming from? It's coming from this high. This very candle is coming from this high. Swept an important level. The market has swept an important level, which was these very highs. This is not just any high. This is a weekly high. You can see. This is a weekly high. This is a weekly high. And where am I anticipating if the market has swept weekly high? Of course, I want to look and close within inside in the range, not just the range of the weekly high, close below this very candle. I'm anticipating that the market should come further down. You get. So where has the market been, or where is it coming from? From this place. Where is the market right now? The last time I spoke, I said the market is below this candle. Below this candle, it was below this candle week. It was below the range slightly. So where am I anticipating the market to go to? I said I want to see it on this level. If I see the level, excuse me, I'll know couple some certain things which I spoke about on my last video also. Change state of delivery on a lower time frame. I'll know where the market is going to. When the market did this, took out this high, closed into this range, I mean, that's GU telling me that, yeah, this is where I'm going to. I'm going to give you some free money. Do you understand? So, this is a candle 2 closure, which I'm going to talk about later on. But first of all, so from this, we're able to tell where the market is going to, coupled with the change of state of delivery on a lower time frame. Where was that? And it was CPI news. And I spoke in my last video that I'm going to take trade after the news, and which I waited for. Market was just consolidated because of the news. That's how market normally behaves when there's a high impact news like CPI and NFP and the rest. CPI and NFP, of course, took out the news, took it out. There was something that happened, took out the London low before prior to the news, and the news grabbed this liquidity above this double highs, equal highs, took it out, and we had changed the delivery on the 1 hour. What changed state of delivery? This candle, the low that created the high. This candle closed below the open of this bullish candle. The last bullish candle the last bullish candle after this bearish candle. So when this bearish candle closed below it, that's what we call change into a delivery order block or whatsoever, and you see price rally down. The next day, it went to retest this level again, and there we have it. And price rallied down till it took out that level. Now, having that in mind, let me show you something. Let's show you another one. Now, there's something I said that my general bias for the GIST-GU is bullish based on the monthly. Now, I talk about these things so that you could see them and anticipate them or check. I talk about these things ahead before it happens so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now, what are you seeing here? What are you seeing here? A fair value gap. This is a fair value gap. This 1, 2, 3. There was an inefficiency between price did not deliver properly. And what happened? Created an inefficiency. Look at it right here. Excuse me. And this was the fair value gap it created. Price came to feel it. When price feel this fair value gap, what's going to happen? It's going to target this high. Why am I saying it's going to target this high? Because price moved from internal range liquidity to external range liquidity, and from external range liquidity to internal range liquidity, so vice versa. How am I saying this? That the high that created the low, price is to visit it. This high created this low. Price is coming back to this high. I'll show you an example on the daily. It just happened. When we had this low, are you seeing this? Where my cursor is? Right here. Why am I saying this one is the low? If you look, these two candles is what I'm used to frame the low. What's the lowest wick here? This one has the lowest wick. So prior to this move, what low are we seeing between these two? They are lows. Look at it here. This one. So price rallied from this low up here, came to the first value gap. When price took out this high, close back into the range. Inside this fair value gap, I told you internal range liquidity, right? From internal range liquidity to external range liquidity, the low, or you can put this way, the low, a swing point also, the low that created the high. If it is the case is the reverse, it will be, like I said in the monthly, the high, yeah, the high that created the low. So what I was seeing in January, we're seeing a pullback. Are you getting me? We're seeing a pullback. Immediately after this pullback, price is coming down, yeah, coming back to this level. So remember what I'm saying? Where has price been? For us to know the bias, the directional move of the market, price action, for us to know the bias of the market, we need to know where the market is coming from. We need to know where the market has been. Where has it been? This is a question we ought to ask ourselves before placing any trade. The second thing is, where is the market right now? So on the monthly, where has the market been? It came to this level, an important level. An important level. Where is it going back to? So where is it right now? After price rally took out this high. Are you seeing this? This is a monthly high. This is a monthly high. Took out both highs. This one is coming down a little bit. It's retracing. Do you understand? So it's still in the range of this bullish candle. Is where market is right now. So from this, what am I saying? We are going to have a pullback. This is just a pullback. Now, after market has cleaned monthly highs and some highs, do you get, and weekly highs, there's a pullback, there's a drawback. Look at all these lows. Yeah, they are liquidity grab. They are liquidity below. These ones. Now, price, what are we seeing? This previous week just closed below this candle. Yeah, took out this candle's low. Don't forget, though it closed below this candle, took out this candle's low, reject back into its range. Reject back into what? Its range. So yeah, we can have a pullback here, or no, we might have a pullback here. Why am I anticipating price to have a pullback here? There are various lows there. Look at this low, swing point. There's another one here. And right here, I'm interested in this because there's a fair value gap that has not been completely filled. So price, we might see price come here. Or price might reverse here. Or price might reverse. Yeah, price might reverse here. Or right here. Or right here. So, but nevertheless, what are we saying? So the idea is not for us to, try to force market direction. No. I just need to know two things. Where has the market been? Where is it right now? Do you understand? And where the anticipate is going to. So even though I might have a clashing opinion on this last fact, where is it right now, and where my anticipate is going to, market is here, right? Don't forget, it closed price daily candle also closed below this one. Can you see? And we are seeing this candle. I mean, there was no much thing here, but it was due to Trump's what do I call it now? Trump's news. That's why we had this candle. Are you following? So yeah, what can happen here? Price. I don't need to, have too much headache or try to force the market to do what I want the market to do. I mean, you can't force it. You want to force $7 trillion. You can't force that now. You don't have the capital to. You follow behind. It's like you trying to give birth to your own father. It's impossible. So where is the market right now? I know the previous day, which is a Thursday, is below this low. I know Friday, is within the range. But I mean, there's no much thing here. What do I need to do? If I drop down to the 4 hours, I know price has also engaged, a weekly low. But nevertheless, when I drop down to the 4 hours, what am I seeing? I'm seeing a 4-hour fair value gap that has just been tested. Right? Remember what I told you about? Look at the 4-hour fair value gap, about the low that creates the high. Remember what I said about that? Can you see it again? The low, these two candles now, this one and this one that created the high. When it went back, the price come for the low. It came for the low. Look at it right here. Came for the low. It happens all the time, frequently. Except it's not respecting that fair value gap. Excuse me, let me say that. Except it's not respecting that fair value gap. If it's respecting it, then know that it's coming for that low. Remember, if it's respecting that fair value gap, if price is going to respect that fair value gap, the low that created that high is coming for it. And yeah, that's where you have it, this candle. So what am I going to do today? Or what am I going to do when price open next week? I told you the last one for us to know where the market is going to, it's framed from the buyers that when price hit an important level, I want to see change state of delivery, which I already have here on the 4 hours. One, two, this bullish candle. Look at this candle, this bearish candle before this. This bearish candle closed below the open of this candle. If you check it, close below the open of this candle. What am I anticipating? I'm anticipating it to go lower. But nevertheless, I'm going to wait. Why am I saying I'm going to wait? When price open on Monday, yeah, I'm not going to jump into the market immediately. I want to see another confirmation. What will be the other confirmation? Maybe price will take out this high, or maybe not. Or price will create a high, an Asia high or a London high, sweep the London high, have a change state of delivery, just as I've explained here, have a change of delivery, and we are selling off again. Or price might come down to this level, yeah, or come down to this level, take out all these high lows, sweep after sweeping it, give me a change state of delivery on the 15 minutes or on the 1 hour, and we're going back up. So there's no need to force yourself. All you have to do is just wait for a session high to be taken, or a previous high to be taken. Do you understand? And then you can have a trade. You don't force it. Look at now, from that point, you are able to know where price has been. Where has price been? He has taken out a previous high. He has taken out a session low. He has taken out a session high. I get my point. Where is it right now? It's reversing from that high or reversing from that low. Are you following? And where can I anticipate to go? From a change in state of delivery, I can anticipate price to go to the direction he wants to go or the price wants to go. I don't need to tell price what we follow behind. So yeah, I don't want to make the video too long. I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna do on that video for us to look into. So yeah, this is it. Thank you very much. These are things I do. Please like and subscribe, and click the notification button when I drop video so you can know I've dropped on that video. Thank you. Have a good day.